Hey guys, this is Crazy Kylo bringing you the Uncharted 2 Crushing Glitchless guide for Chapter 12. This video will cover the general route, along with the ideal movement, and also include all the fight strategies for the chapter and an explanation of anything you need to know in Chapter 12. So with that, let's get into it. Okay, so this is Chapter 12, very beginning stealth part. So you're going to drop down, you're going to make your way here, and we're going to wait. The heavy guys are going to turn around. We're going to wait about 2 seconds. We're going to hop this, and then we're going to make our way to stealth guy this. One thing to know is you don't want to jump going to this guy because the other guys will actually spot you. So you'll get that, and then you'll come over here, you'll grab the grenade, and then you jump about like 3 times to get to this guy, and you can quickly stealth him out. You're just going to hop over this railing, and then I don't actually jump just because you could grab like the wall or stand on that washer, but you'll do that. And then you'll just make your way up here, and if you want, you can headshot this guy or you can take him out. It doesn't really make a difference. And then you're just gonna come here and wait for Elena. Hopefully you don't get this RNG where she hops over the wall and comes back. But the stealth section's kind of a tight timer, but not really. It's not too difficult or anything. It's just you just gotta make sure that you'll see the big guy turn around, and then after he turns around, you're gonna wait about 1 to 2 seconds, and then you're gonna hop the fence and just kind of start killing them in that order. But from there, once she opens the ladder, you'll actually notice if you'll jump up this ladder twice, and if you just angle your camera, you can make the jump here. But if you do like happen to have what happened to me, where you shift a little bit to the right, you can actually make this jump. And then this I'll leave up to your preference. The safer way is jump to this. If you have a late jump, you can actually make this pull. But what I recently found out is if you miss that pull, it's about a 30 to 40 second time waste. You spawn back at the bottom, you gotta go to the top, and you have to do all this again. So it's a slightly risky jump, but saves a couple seconds. Otherwise, you're going to make your way this way. I'd jump into this position first, and you're going to shoot these boards. If you get here fast enough, you can actually just use like 1 bullet and we'll open everything. And then after you shoot that, you're going to shoot these carefully to remove these boxes. This is just set up. This is to help kill this first wave of enemies quickly. And immediately you're going to aim at this. And as soon as that second guy jumps here, you're going to shoot that, and then he won't die from it, so you need to actually kill him. And then this guy, you'll usually shoot here. Since I'm explaining, that's not the case, but you'll kill him before this guy actually comes behind the wall. Since he is there, we can actually just shoot this, and this will kill both of them. And then once they're all dead, we'll hop over here. I would probably recommend reloading first. And then with these guys, I throw a grenade right here on this wall, and then this guy will generally jump down for me. It's probably because I'm gonna shoot this guy, but it's probably because, well, I'll drop first. So you're gonna drop down here after you kill them. Okay, I'll pause and explain. But it's probably because I'm just doing like a chapter thing that they're not behaving normally, and it also, I think, might be a version thing. So if you're playing on PS4, they might behave slightly differently. So that's something you might have to play around with a little bit, see how they act. But I find trying to get those grenade kills when they're getting to their cover a little bit finicky. But once you do that, you're going to throw a grenade here against the wall. That'll take care of this guy. And then what you want to do, it's really hard to see, but you want to get a grenade like as close to that ledge as possible. And that will kill both of them. And then when they're both dead, you can RC. And that's going to actually save you a little bit of climbing, and the bridge will be down. So you can just hop over that, make your way here. And then you can run and gun a little just to be a little bit faster.
Nice, we're at the water tower.
Make your way this way. Skip. And then you can actually just hold a direction. If you try to go too soon, you'll actually just jump up in the air. And then as soon as you press triangle to get on this, again, you can RC, and you skip the animation of the little zip line. And then you're going to get behind here. And as soon as Drake talks, you can press circle, then triangle, and that will immediately get you off. It will get you off the push, and then like open the door immediately. And then we're just gonna come this way. I don't really run and gun too much until I get up here. I found it's best if you're gonna run and gun to just like don't try to do the like preserve ammo. It's just like it works really weird with the triple shot. So I will just waste the ammo. You have plenty once we get into the boxcar section. So you can just make your way this way. You can pull yourself up there, or if it can be a little hard to grab that ledge, you can just come around to the side and pull it this way. But this is probably the hardest part of the chapter. The boxcar. So there's kind of like, I'm gonna say like 4 real phases. The 5th phase is just the heavy gunner guys, and we're pretty much just gonna sit and cover when we get to that phase. So first phase, really. So I'll talk about this for a second. There's kind of 2 different ways to approach this. So the first way is you can just sit in cover pretty much and just kill enemies as they approach, and then you only have to kill the enemies that spawn on the left and the right side of the boxcar. The only thing with that is that's pretty much just like the safe way of getting through this. The next wave of enemies to get to each phase actually is dependent on you killing like all the enemies in each phase. So if you're trying to get through this and save a little bit of time, you're going to have to do the strat that I'm going to show you. Which is you're going to pick up the sniper rifle and you're going to try to pick off the enemies as quickly as possible. This is where you kind of have to do cover peeking and quick scoping, and then it's a little bit of finesse here. But immediately before you do that, if you want, you can actually just shoot these barrels and you'll get a couple enemies. And then you're going to pick up the sniper and you're going to want to shoot that guy. That guy is annoying. And then when Drake talks and he says you're gonna miss the train, you're kind of like, we're still gonna say this is phase 1, but the enemies on the left side of the train have now spawned in. So you immediately, I'd recommend not going too far to the right because you're probably gonna do this in cover. But you're gonna come over here and you're gonna sit in this corner. And there's 2 guys, shotgun there, and the Uzi guy there. You'll kill them, and then once you kill that guy, you're good. You'll get more ammo there. There's 2 grenades. Just so you're aware, I believe there's 6 grenades in the car. And you, ideally, to go into part 1 of the train, you're going to want to have at least 2 grenades on you. I'll say you could have 2 is comfortable. The minimum you probably want to go into is 1. So you have a fair amount of grenades to throw. You have like 5 or so. So just kind of keep that in mind. Oh, I don't have that out. So be careful of the Uzi guys and be careful of the shotgunners. That's not ideal. So yeah, you can see right here. Comes in here if you do not shoot them quickly. So just know, like, you have grenades. Make sure you use them. Do not die. And then yeah, so he said the next line of text, you're going to come over here. For this one, I actually arc the grenade. If you hit those, that kind of helps a little. You'll blow that up and that'll stagger, so you can do this. And then one trick you can see that I'm doing is when you run out of ammo, it's very apparent on the sniper, or even in between shots. If you tap left to switch to your secondary and go back right, it allows you to shoot faster, which is pretty nice. And then as soon as you kill this guy, you kind of move to the last phase. So the faster you kill those enemies, the faster you get to this, and the faster you're done, really. But you kind of saw I was talking through this, not doing as much. You still will progress through the phases. It's just not as fast compared to if you kill these guys. And then one thing to note, obviously, is when you get to this, do not peek. These guys will instantly kill you. You can hit that prompt when it shows up, just up on the D-pad. And then I'd recommend just kind of keeping your eye. Those guys will throw grenades at you. So just kind of, you can move, you could go back like right and left in cover, just so you kind of, if a grenade does come, you have a way to deal with it. Because I've seen them multiple times, get it just on the lip or just in, and if you're not paying attention, it can kill you. So it's one thing to know. And then yeah, once you get here, you're done with that chapter and you're on to the train. So that's it for the chapter 12 tutorial. The rest of the video will be a speedrun of the chapter to see everything put together along with all my inputs. Hopefully that helps, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next chapter tutorial.
There's the water tower. Run out! Hit them off! nothing yet. Gotta get a gun. It's ready. It's all clear.
Let's get to that water tower.
Gotta find a way up there. Were you impressed? Got all those guys all by myself? There's a fire escape up here, but I can't reach it. Hey, once you're up there, just kick it down to me.
There you go. Hey, look what I found. Here we go.
What's the matter? Is it locked? Stand back!
Okay. Now I'm impressed. Oh no! Hey, we got company.
Crap.
Nice. See this horse sneaking up.
Got him. I think that's all of them.
Oh no! Look out behind us.
These guys don't quit.
Got you covered over here. Nice, we're at the water tower.
Yep, we made it. All right, stay low. You all right?
Whoa.
That'll do it. Okay. Get out of here, there's gotta be a way out of here. Get this old thing moving. Think this through! Way to go, Nate. That didn't attract too much attention. You assholes are gonna make me miss my train! Come on, Elena. Come on, Elena, where are you? Stop shooting me! Well, I suppose it couldn't get any worse. Shit! Train's gone. Train's gone, Chloe's on it, Elena's